Hi, everybody. Angel here for Downtown Eastside, fighting for our lives. So it's been brought to my attention that something I said on the news a year ago or something, just before the pandemic anyway, during the harshest point of the opioid crisis, is circulating again, and people are being pretty harsh because I am openly, admittedly, a drug user. But I'm a functioning person. I have my own place. I have jobs. I take care of my animals. I have plants. I'm a good person. And most people that use drugs are. And most people that, like, there was a time when I was hurting people for sure. I heard, like, I'm not saying that I'm an angel, even though my name is Angel. I did hurt people. I hurt the people that love me the most. But now I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not even hurting myself. I do things by choice. And I don't think that many people that do use drugs have gotten to the place in their lives where they can say, hey, you know what? This is what I do. It's something I do. It's not who I am. And I think that I'm very fortunate to have gotten to that place, to know that it doesn't define me. I think what I want to say to the people who are being mean and judgmental, you have no idea what kind of life I've led. You have no idea the abuse that I've suffered. You have no idea the things that I had to go through. And what I used to keep myself from killing myself was drugs. It was my best friend and my worst enemy at one time. And now it's just a passing companion from time to time. And that's my business. It's not yours. And it doesn't make me a bad person, and I don't deserve to die, and neither do my friends on Hastings Street. These people would never treat somebody who ended up down here from one of your middle-class places the way that you people treat us when you come downtown. They would never do that. They have more heart, more empathy, and compassion than anybody else, any other class in society. I have never seen people so kind. Yeah, sure, there's some crimes that people do. You know, people have to support their habits, and that's a shame because it shouldn't be illegal. It's my body, it's my choice. It's none of your business. You know, and people are suffering that are using, and I'm not saying that staying a drug user should be anybody's goal, but I am saying that people that are dead can't get help. And people who have real hearts, who are actually smart, would have compassion for people that use. Because people don't use for no reason. They had to have gone through something major to get them there. And God forbid that should ever happen to any of you. You don't know what brings you to your knees. You could be some middle class, rich or whatever, white middle class dude who breaks his back in a car accident, finds himself in the hospital. His money runs out. He loses his job because he's stuck in the hospital. He's on painkillers. He can't afford them anymore because all his money's gone. All his insurance, everything is just gone. So he comes downtown for some heroin because it's the only thing that's going to ease his pain because he can't get any more from the doctor. And then he finds himself lost his house now because he's hospital bills. Now he's living in an SRO downtown addicted to heroin. You have no idea what can happen. It's a funny thing though, you know. Sometimes when you judge people, you end up in their shoes. So I would suggest maybe why don't you hire a speakers bureau for Megaphone magazine or something, get some people come and tell you their stories, because I can tell you won't look at people as harsh. We don't ask to become drug users. I should say drug addicts, because I'm a drug user now. We don't ask to become drug addicts. We're made this way. And we're made this way because life has done something to us that hurts too much to face. And yeah, we end up a lot of the times making it worse sometimes. And we sometimes have to hit rock bottom, but that should never be at the hands of somebody that says they love us. It should never be tough because it only makes it harder for people to get clean. Ops and Insight, if you're worried about paying your taxes for it or coming from the government or funded bullshit, then think about this. If those places weren't open, those people a lot of them would die and could be related to you for all you know. But also there'd be more crime. SROs, single room occupancies, low income places for people that are homeless, that are on using drugs, is a heaven sent for taxpayers who don't want to fucking keep paying enormous amounts of money for people in jail, for one, or for your stuff getting stolen or your houses getting robbed, because this people that have homes, people that have a place. Since I got a home, I don't go out and commit crimes anymore. I'm better taking bigger. I quit all kinds of shit that you would never fucking even begin to imagine, the pain and suffering that goes into the stuff I used to do. So why not like try to be better people? Try to have a heart and some compassion, because you know what? Love is the only cure for anything. I see what the people come down here and do from your side of town, pissing on our homeless when it's cold in the wintertime when they're sleeping in doorways, you know, throwing our girls out windows, beating our women up, emasculating our men. And we're the ones who get in shit for it all because we're the ones from the downtown east side. We're indigenous most of the time, or just from this area code. And it's not us. It's weekend warriors. So I hope that you all never have to end up down here, but maybe go ahead and ask some questions of people. Find out what they're about. Ask them what their story is. And maybe you'll be a better person for it. Downtown Eastside, you are beautiful, you are loved, you are worth it, and you deserve to live. Don't let anybody fucking ever tell you different. This is our fucking community. This is our downtown Eastside, and we're fucking worth it.